So I'm here with Johan Vandenberghe, OSS architect with Alcatel-Lucent, and we're going to talk about the service delivery framework a little bit. So if you could start by talking a little bit about the service delivery framework and how it accommodates the changing role of an equipment vendor or a systems integrator in today's changing marketplace.
The service delivery framework is going to be very important because it's going to set a standard. Today in the industry there's a lot of confusion about terminology and definitions. So that's the first advantage the SDF framework is going to provide, that standardization. And then it's going to be a very important tool for system integrators. My company is an equipment vendor, and typically integration meant connecting a device to a network. Now, as a system integrator, you really need to look at the end-to-end value chain, the end-to-end service lifecycle. And the SDF framework is going to provide a framework, a standardized framework for delivering and managing a new set of services which are composed of internet application, communication services, content and media services.
So, Johan, what is your role in the service delivery framework? What is the your role that you're playing here at TM Forum?
In the service delivery framework, I'm one of the two co-chairs, and I'm also responsible for the business agreement document. I'm the editor together with Enrico Ronco, who kind of led the reviews and of the contributions for that document.
And then what was your involvement in the show in terms of conferences or anything like that, or sessions?
I was sharing a set of conferences with a topic around NGOS and service-oriented architecture. Those conferences were providing insights on project implementations or project planning of OSS transformations, of introduction of new services based on SOA platforms, and then also some key learnings from OSS transformations with the SOA-based approach.
And is there anything new coming, what's coming down in the future? Is there any projects you want to mention, or is there ongoing work that's happening with this SDF right now?
Once we have, we will submit the business agreement document towards the end of the month. Then it's going to go into member evaluation, and then as a next step, we will start phase 3 of the SDF program in summer now, and then we are going to define some interface agreements based on those requirements we have set in the BA document.
So what is the benefit of contributing to a technical team within the TM Forum?
So my experience on that field is that you really get first-hand information, because you get a lot of background, because you take part in the discussions which lead up to the definition of those standards. And ever since I've been involved in activities with the Telemanagement Forum, I found it much more easier to engage in discussions with customers, because typically they appreciate the fact that you take part in these activities. And it also gave me a much bigger background to engage in these discussions, because you get views from different people, you get views from thought leaders in this field.